It's the food that they think is the same is not the same anymore. You know, everybody's for free choice. Whether we're liberal or whether we're conservative, we've all got that streak in us. But the fact is, you cannot have free choice unless you have an informed choice. And you can't have an informed choice if they're lying about what's on the label. What about PAM cooking spray? Everybody knows what PAM is. It's some kind of little healthy oil with compressed air that you spray it and it gets on your pan. It's not compressed air. That, you know, and they don't tell you, but it's butane and propane. People don't understand that they are spraying lighter fluid on their children's hot cakes, and it's fabulously successful. But we're gonna sue their pants off.
Shalom, shalom. Call HALALYAM La, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. Double honors to the elders and apostles, the great MILLSTONE, to teach you well, peace and salutations be to the overflow elect. Brother Ty's Uncle Brad coming to you from the prophets of Babylon camp here in Tampa, Florida. Going into this lesson about this food. The video says the guy was saying the food is not the same anymore. All right, because back then it used to be real food. It used to actually get a nutritiously dense meal back then, you know. And this was probably over 50 years ago, no less. But now what they're doing with the food is they're putting in additives and chemicals, and you got a whole book of ingredients on the back of a tiny little cake, you know, or a candy, or food, anything that you go forth to eat. Look at the back of the package and look at the ingredients. It'll be a big ass list that you got is words you can't even pronounce correctly, and they don't expect you to take the time, because Jake is so ignorant. They don't expect you to take the time out to go and read and look up what these things are, you know, and go and find out that the real food are the most expensive ones, you know. But they give Jake these low wage jobs, you know, these low paying jobs, you know, and put them in low income neighborhoods, and then put these cheap foods which are riddled with chemicals and death, and pretty much give them no choice but to buy it and feed it to their children and themselves. You know, this is a war tactic, you know. This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 4 and verse 3. And the Lord said, even thus shall the children of Israel eat their defiled bread among the Gentiles, whither I will drive them. So our bread is defiled. A lot of things that you may think are clean foods are in some mixture. They are in mixture with unclean foods, man. You know, like pork gelatin, you know. All these things you be mixed into your food. Unclean fishes may be mixed into your food, you know. And then you got all these long-ass lists of chemicals that are not meant to be eaten, you know. This is the book of Psalms 55, verse 21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. Okay, so you may come with smooth words, devil come with smooth words. Oh yeah, you're gonna be okay. This is good for you. That's good for you. And even their pharmacies, it's fake. It's all fake, man. They giving you chemicals too that's killing you. The food they're giving you is killing you, and then when you go get repaired from the food that was killing you, that's killing you as well. You know, they killing you in them damn hospitals and in these damn pharmacies by giving you drugs that are very poisonous into the body, man. You know, Jake think they're getting better, and they're actually getting worse. These devils just treat the condition. They don't heal it. They don't solve it. They don't solve the problem. They just treat the problem. You know, you get a pain, whatever it may be. Their meds, all the meds do is just block off the pain receptors in that area. It doesn't cure what's actually causing that pain. It's just numbing it, you know. Or like when this devil is trying to kill off cancer cells, and they do it by putting more radiation in your body, which causes more cancer cells to grow. You know, it's just all they do is, you know, scriptures say, if he doeth any good, he doeth it unwillingly, and at the last he shall declare his wickedness. So the people will know that this devil was really against them the entire time when the time comes. The words of his heart were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. The food that we eat, that's war. That's a war tactic, man. You know, that's not something you do to take care of your people or you take care of people. That's something you do to destroy people, to keep them destroyed. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords. Book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 16, verse 21. Behold, victuals shall be so good, cheap upon earth, that they shall think themselves to be in good case. And the food now it's rare. It's purchasable. You can purchase it. You can go to the store and get something to eat. You know, with the money, you know, a fair amount of money, a little amount of money, you can go get something to eat. You know, to put into your belly. You know, not saying it's going to be a nutritiously dense meal, because the food that they serve us is nutritiously dead. So like, yeah, there's no nutrition in this food, man. There's no vitamins. There's no essential vitamins or essential nutrition that we need for the body that's in this food, man. They're serving us dead food. They're serving us shit. You know, we're literally eating shit. It says that victuals shall be so good, cheap upon earth, and it's cheap now, but it's all GMOs. First and foremost, it's genetically modified. It's not even real food no more. They shall think themselves to be in good case, and even then shall evils grow upon earth. But even those chemically dense foods gonna be expensive as hell pretty soon, man. You know, you're gonna be paying the utmost in everything you have just for a pack of GMO Oreos. It says, and even then shall evils grow upon earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. Because there's gonna be a famine. There's gonna be a famine of GMO Oreos. You know, people gonna be killing each other for this shit now, man. You know, for this tarnished and destroyed food. For many of them that dwell upon earth shall perish of famine, and the food that you eat does not sustain you. All right. Imagine being very hungry in that day and then eating some of this shit, and then you're gonna realize this food has no nutrition in it. I still have a headache from hunger. I still got hunger pains. You know, it says, and the other that escaped the hunger shall the sword destroy. So those that do have food laid up, you know, they're going to be destroyed by the sword. Somebody else that's hungry going to take that shit. It's going to be a constant cycle until what? These people get wiped out, man. Give me 1 second. It's the book of Hebrews, chapter 10, verse 31. It is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power, because we're in the hands of the Lord, man. And this is one of our punishments. You know, we went off against the Lord, and He punished us by what? Giving us the foul food, because it says in Ezekiel, we're gonna eat the defiled bread amongst the Gentiles, whither the Lord shall drive us. Okay. So the Lord had driven us into the land of the Gentiles, and we were eating defiled bread here. We've been eating defiled bread here. You know, they put so much shit in their food that's just, man, it's no good for the body. You think you're eating healthy, you think you're eating right, and you're actually going backwards. You know, but that was it. I just wanted to grab that for that quick hit. I truly hope this is edifying to you. Akim and Agwa, to listen to truth and sincerity. Till next time, I want to give all glory, honor, praises unto YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. Shalom.